Hello there, and welcome to Her Money Mindset, the podcast where we talk about all things money, mindset, and how our relationship with finances shapes our lives. I'm Courtney Schweinler, and I am so excited to have you here. This podcast is for women who want to take control of their financial futures, transform the way they think about money, and finally break free from any limiting beliefs or fears surrounding their finances. Whether you're just starting out on your money journey, you're looking to build wealth, or you want to get clear on your financial goals, this show is for you. Here on Her Money Mindset, we are diving deep into topics like budgeting, saving, investing, and everything in between. But we're not just talking numbers and strategies. We're digging into the real reasons why so many of us struggle with money in the first place. And our mindset around money plays a huge role in how we handle it. And it's about time we got real with it. So, I will be sharing tips and tools to help you feel more confident in your financial decisions, but we'll also be exploring how your personal history, upbringing, and past experiences with money can influence how you manage it today. It's time to heal that relationship with money and make it work for you. So, if you are ready to shift your mindset, build the life you deserve, and start making your money work for you, then you're in the right place. I cannot wait to take this journey with you. Now, before we jump into this episode, let's go over some basics. So, if you are finally ready to make a difference in your financial life, but you want something self paced, check out my Budgeting Basics bundle. This is a digital pack filled with the exact tools that I use to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start feeling confident with my finances. So, inside, you will get my signature budgeting template, a debt payoff tracker, savings challenges, a money mindset reset, an expense audit, and even a 2 week budget boot camp to help you get back on track and fast. So, if you're ready for a fresh start with your money without the overwhelm, this bundle is exactly where I would have you begin. You can grab it now using the link in the show notes and be sure to use code Labor Day for 20% off for this weekend only. And you guys, I actually just decided to drop the price of the bundle even more outside of any discounts just because I want to make this even more affordable for all of you. So if the price has been what is holding you back, go check out the new price. It is $17 and use code Labor Day and get 20% off for this weekend only. Now, if you know that you want help with your money and your money habits, but you want something faster than self paced work, personalized, and someone to directly hold you accountable, sign up for my private one on one coaching program, which is called Her Money Method. I will have the link in the show notes for you. So you can either do a one-time one-on-one coaching call to answer your budgeting basics, get your budget set up, and get you on your way. Or you can do my 12-week private coaching program, which is Her Money Method. This is where we dive into more accountability, structure, personalized debt payoff plans, a personalized spending program, and so much more. So make sure you sign up today for a free consultation call for Her Money Method, and that link will be in the show notes. And if you want to do just a one-time one-on-one call with me, the Labor Day code also applies. So be sure to use that for this weekend only. Get yourself on my books and let's chat. Also, please leave a review of the podcast. This is such a great way to tell me and others that you enjoy this podcast. Now, let's dive into this episode. Money and identity. Untangling who you are from what you earn. You guys, I'm so excited for this episode because this is actually something that I have been struggling with a little bit myself. So I'm going to be kind of talking to myself here as well as talking to you all. So I used to believe, and sometimes I kind of still do, believe that my salary determined my worth. And you have to be able to separate your identity from your income because this matters for your peace of mind and this matters for your financial freedom. You will never truly have peace and feel real freedom if you don't believe that you have value outside of how much money you bring in and how much you provide financially and monetarily to your family. So, We're going to be talking about some key themes throughout this episode, which are, of course, money mindset, self worth, identity shifts, and some actionable steps to help you work through this if you are kind of going through that same thing right now. So, the connection between money and identity, this often comes from, can you guess, society. So, society conditions us to believe that success is equal to income. And labels that we can attach to ourselves, which is going to be broke, spender, saver, debt free, six-figure earner, etc. And these labels can become identity traps because you're using that to describe who you are when that's not who you are. And this can make you feel like you're stuck there. This can make you feel like, oh, well, I'm broke. So that's just who I am. No, there is a way out. And if you continuously, your brain believes what you tell yourself. So I could tell myself, oh, I'm so ugly. I'm I'm just terrible with money. I can't get anything right. And if I tell myself that all of the time, guess what? My brain is going to believe it. But if I tell myself, hey, you are great with money. Hey, you are a successful business owner. Hey, you have such great value that you provide to the world. You're kind, you're considerate, you're caring. Guess what? My brain is going to start believing that. So make sure that when you choose to label yourself, make sure that you're being kind. Would you call your best friend the thing that you are labeling yourself with? Ask yourself that the next time you say, oh, I'm so, or I'm such a. Ask yourself, would I call my best friend this name? If the answer is no, then maybe we should reevaluate. Maybe we should pick a different name, right? Now, the role of comparison is also a big part in the connection between money and identity because we start looking at social media. We start looking at our peers, our coworkers, family expectations, our friends. Where are they at compared to where we are? And well, my best friend she just bought a house. She's got, three kids. Her and her husband both make over, $100,000 a year. So why can't I be like her? I've got to get it together because she has it all together. Meanwhile, maybe she feels the reverse. Maybe she feels like you have it all together in your one bedroom apartment with your cat and you make, I don't know, $65,000 a year, but you live below your means, so you're able to afford to go to a gym class and you're able to afford to get your nails done. Maybe they can't afford those things. Maybe they have a ton of debt. Maybe they have, some other issues that are going on. Maybe they have a lot of debt that they've racked up their credit cards with. You can't compare because you never truly know the whole story. Social media is someone's highlight reel. That's not real life. So I invite you, next time you're feeling like you want to compare, remember that. You can't compare when you don't know the whole story. So the dangers of defining yourself by income. So your income is variable. That means it's going to change. It will go up, it'll go down, it'll stay the same. So your income is variable. Your identity needs to be steady. You need to know who you are. You need to know who you are at all times. Your income will change. That does not mean that your identity needs to change too. And oftentimes, what happens when your income drops? You have shame, you have guilt, you have a loss of confidence, you're embarrassed. And what happens when your income grows? Maybe you have a lot more pressure on you. Maybe you kind of develop a sense of perfectionism. Maybe you have such a fear of losing it all. Maybe you've grown dependent on this money and you're terrified every day that you're going to get fired. You're going to get laid off. Your business is going to shut down, whatever it might be. So, tying your self worth to money keeps you on such an emotional roller coaster because just because your income grows does not mean that that is going to help your sense of self-worth, and your sense of identity. More money, more problems. They're just different problems. So, yes, absolutely, 100%. Having more money gives you more options. However, if you are not in the right headspace and in the right money mindset to receive this growth of income, you're gonna feel that pressure. You're gonna feel that fear of losing everything. You're gonna feel that perfectionism. So it's all about separating your worth from your income. So I want you to ask yourself, who am I without a paycheck? So let's look at some identity anchors that are not financial. So these are your values. These are the roles that you play in life, like mom, friend, leader. What are your passions? What's the impact that you have on other people? What do you do to be generous, to be a part of somebody's village? And here's a journaling prompt for you guys. So there's two of them. Who am I without a paycheck? Remember, those are your values, your roles, your morals, your ethics, your passions, your impact. And if money didn't exist, how would I describe myself? So there's a lot of women who are capable. I mean, every woman is capable, but there's a lot of women who finally wake up and they realize that they are capable of redefining themselves through their purpose and not their paychecks. And that is a big thing that I am personally working on right now. So I am exercising a lot more. I'm prioritizing washing my face twice a day, which might not really sound like it's hard to do, but when you've got two little kids, you've got a full-time job, your husband has a full-time job, and you are doing her money mindset on the side as your business and you are trying to grow it into a full-time business, life just gets busy. It just gets busy. And at the end of the day or early in the morning, I'm like, oh man, do I really want to wake up 5 minutes earlier to wash my face? Or, oh man, do I really want to go to bed 5 minutes later to wash my face? And the answer is you just have to be disciplined. It's hard. Yesterday, I did not want to do it. I didn't, but I chose to anyways because I knew that I would feel better afterwards. I'm redefining myself for all of these different things. I'm somebody who can take care of myself. I'm disciplined. I'm kind. I, am working out more. I do weightlifting. I've been really enjoying it. My husband and I are trying to pick up playing pickleball more often at the park while our kids kind of just play and watch us. So there are so many ways for you to redefine yourself. Maybe join a pottery class. Maybe do cross stitching. I don't know. Find something that you like. I challenge you, go find a hobby. Fall and winter are great times to find hobbies because if you live somewhere where you have all four seasons, it gets freaking cold. Like, I do not want to be going out and, like, I mean, some people like skiing. I don't like being out in the cold. I don't like being out in the dark. So find something that you enjoy, that you love. Maybe it is being outside in the winter. Maybe you like that. It's not for me, but maybe it's for you. Find a hobby. Now, let's get into healing the money identity relationship. So let's talk mindset reframes. First one, I am worthy regardless of my bank balance. Second one, money is a tool, not my identity. Let me say those two again. I am worthy regardless of my bank balance. Second one, money is a tool, not my identity. Now, some things that you can kind of do to untangle this, you can do some journaling prompts, do some daily affirmations, set financial boundaries without tying them to your worth, normalize seasons of less income, maternity leave, job changes, business building. Hey, that's where I'm at right now. I'm building my business and I am at a point of lesser income in this business because I'm just starting out. And that is okay. That is okay because the point is not the money I make, it's the people I help. It's the people like you The women like you who come and show up and listen to this podcast and you find value from it and you enjoy it. That is why I do what I do. Not for the money. That's just a bonus, right? The perk is being able to help you. The perk is being able to feel good that I'm helping other women get their money together, get more money in the bank, get debt paid off, come up with a plan for financial freedom, to finally have peace of mind when they lay their head down at night. That is what I love. That's part of Her Money Method private coaching. That is what I work with my clients on because I just love it. I love being able to help. I love being able to serve in this way. And that's why the income doesn't matter. The income is not part of my identity. Helping people, serving women, that is part of my identity. Give yourself permission to evolve. So, who you were financially at 20 is not who you're going to be at 30. Maybe in your 30s, you were a mess with money, but now you're in your 50s and you're finally getting it together. You're figuring it out. Don't let yourself stay stuck in where you used to be. Growth is a good thing, change is a good thing. So, let's talk practical steps to build your financial confidence without all of that identity entanglement. So, the first thing, we need to create a values based budget. So, we need to align our spending and our saving with our identity and not trends. Second thing, we need to track our progress and not perfection. So, we need to celebrate habits and consistency. Third thing, detach from labels. Stop telling yourself, I'm bad with money or I'm just broke. Stop. Change it. Reframe it. I'm learning about money. I'm learning how to keep more money in my bank account. 4, find a safe community. Being around women who are growing reduces shame. Go follow me on Instagram or TikTok. DM me. I'm happy to chat with you guys. 5, invest in yourself, your skills, your education. Get some coaching, do some personal development, find a hobby, like I said. Now, remember, untangling your identity from your money is a process. This is not going to happen overnight. And like I said, this is something that I am kind of struggling right now. So I have been doing a lot better. However, there is still more work to be done. And that's okay because it is a process. And I want you guys to remember that your wealth will come in time. It will come in time. But what you already have is your worth. Your worth is inherent. Your worth is not earned. The money that you earn, the wealth that you earn, that will come in time. But you are always worthy. There's a difference between those two. So let me go back over those 5 steps again. So the first one, create a values-based budget. Second one, track progress and not perfection. Third one, detach from labels. Fourth one, find a safe community. And the fifth one, invest in yourself. So, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. And I hope this conversation gave you some relief and some clarity because who you are will always matter more than what you earn. Your identity is not your income. So, if you are ready to take the next step in your own money journey, be sure if you want self paced work at a lower ticket cost, grab that Budgeting Basics bundle. Like I said, I just dropped the price, and there is a 20% off Labor Day sale with the code Labor Day. That's active from now until September 2nd. And then, if you are wanting a little bit more guidance, you want some help kind of figuring some more things out, you want to know if Her Money Method private coaching would be right for you, I would love to invite you to book a free consultation call for Her Money Method private coaching. This is where we take everything we talk about on the podcast and apply it even deeper. We apply it to your real life, your goals, and your numbers so you can create a plan you actually feel good about. So you can grab your free consultation using the link in the show notes and get it booked today. And if today's episode spoke to you, it would mean so much if you left a rating or a review for the show. This helps more women find these conversations and start rewriting their own money stories. It just takes about 60 seconds of your time, and I would be so grateful. Now, until next time, remember, you are not your bank balance. You are so much more than that. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Enjoy the long weekend if you are in America and celebrate Labor Day. And be sure to take advantage of that 20% off sale with the code Labor Day. I will see you guys on Tuesday for the next episode.